What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Talk That Talk podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host with me.
Man, hey, you see the hat. It's your boy.
Yeah.
And so the homies came at me because they see me in a full Grizzly fit. It's like, you a Grizzly fan now?
I told you. What did I tell you?
I said, man, I can't wear a throwback. I had on a Vancouver Grizzly.
Didn't I tell you?
Shout out to Mike Bibby.
Yeah, Bibby went to work with that team.
Exactly.
Bibby did go to work with that team.
Bibby
But we
big
got a
company.
special guest
We do.
in the building.
Yes.
Yo, you want to introduce our special
Yeah,
guest?
man. We were scouring the land trying to figure out, man, we need to bring somebody on the show.
Yeah.
And it came to my heart. I said, let me hit my big bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
One of
Big
Fresno's finest.
Yeah.
West Side legend.
Yeah.
And he's a legend because it's like he's actually still a legend. He's not one of those like, oh yeah, man, what I used to do, baby. I used to be back there, back in the but he's still doing it. My man, my big bro, Mr. Kevin Tatum.
Man, I appreciate being here, man. You
Yeah.
know, just meeting these two cats. It's just crazy how we grown now. So much younger when I met these cats.
I know, right?
Hooping
Facts.
with him at
At the
Federal
rec.
State Rec.
Yeah.
And then running the DJ everywhere. So I'm happy to be here. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all handling business up here.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Appreciate that.
you.
Appreciate that, man. Definitely good to have you a part of the show. We're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff, and we're going to put you on a hot seat. So I hope you're ready for the hot seat. You know what I mean? But let's get into some hoops, man. Starting with James Harden. James Harden. Is James Harden washed? While we touch it, oh wait. I had to read that again.
Yeah. Is it because
Yeah, but
Is
is James Harden washed? Is this the end of the James Harden we once knew? Because it looks different out there. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It looks different out there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
this is tough.
Yeah,
This is like personal to me.
Close to heart.
Like this is close to heart.
it's Artesia love.
Way back.
Yeah.
It's here's my thing.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this offseason coming up is going to be the biggest offseason of James Harden's career.
Oh.
Biggest offseason. Because right now, he's not worth a max contract.
Wow.
He's not.
Gotta speak facts.
You got to think about this. Right now, if he was to get this max deal, at 36, he'd be making $60 million. Now, I'm not the type to be counting no man's pocket.
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread.
That's a
But
lot.
he at 36, if he's looking washed at 33, he's gonna be Paul Pierce-ish at 36.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, you went Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce?
Yeah, right now James Harden looking like what Paul Pierce looked like in Brooklyn.
Ooh.
I said it.
Ooh.
And then how Paul Pierce looked like in L.A. when Draymond had to tell him, they don't love you like they love Kobe. That's what James Harden gonna walk into.
Wow.
They don't love you like they love whoever insert.
Kev, what do you think though? Do you think James is washed?
You
know
see
what?
how you playing, Kev.
You know what? With James, that's gonna sound harsh.
Uh-oh.
James
But somebody say that, you know it's about to get bad.
James got paid a little too early.
Ooh.
And he never really, this game is still nice. If I had to pick him up, if I had the chance to get James or somebody else, you got to go with him because he's going to do his thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day is, how much work ethic is he going to put in to make his team better?
Ooh.
And that's the thing that I see with him. I feel like James is really playing for James. He's playing for numbers, things like that. He's not
He ain't
playing
even
for
getting
championships.
those right now.
Right.
That's the
what I'm
bad
saying.
part. Like, he ain't even getting those no more.
So
He
it's
ain't
like, where's
scored-
his heart right now?
Oh.
Not the heart.
Yeah, where's his heart right
Oh. It hurt me just hearing it.
Yeah,
The
so-
heart,
and
like-
I love James. Dude is a hooper,
Yeah, for sure.
but who is he playing for?
Ooh.
Who didn't have a heart? Was it the Tin Man or the Lion?
Oh,
was
it's
it
the Tin
Lion?
Man
The
right
Tin-
there.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
10 man.
Tin Man that had no heart.
He ain't had no heart.
That's what he went to go
You know
with.
what? But what Cav is saying is a legitimate statement because you really don't know who James is playing for now. You know what I mean? He's not getting in shape. That's one thing.
That's big.
He's always coming in the season out of shape. We've always making an excuse for him, like, well, he got traded or this and that. But he's not taking that effort to say, all right, I need to get my body right. You know what I mean? I need to get right for my teammates because my teammates need to be healthy. And then he's been jumping ship from ship to ship and getting people off his ship based off who he want and his preferences. So I see a lot of James is about James right now.
That's what I said. I believe the hamstring issues come from trying to revamp the body, get in shape too fast.
Yeah.
Instead of, gradually doing it. And I think these hamstring things are starting to catch up. The explosion, people not really letting him get back to his left, forcing him right.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, he's not shooting well. So because he's not shooting well, you don't have to crowd him no more.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got to crowd him no more. Him dancing don't scare you no more because now you can jump to that left hand and or, only thing he really going to do is do a little step back.
Yeah.
And where you need to close out at.
Yeah.
So because he's lost that explosion or he's not shooting as well, is it allowing people to play solid one-on-one individual defense because he don't have no back to the basket game. He not a mid-range guy.
Wow, so I just realized that's true.
When have you seen James shoot a mid-range jump shot? Never.
I never seen him play back
to the basket.
Yeah.
Never. It was either drive, get to the bucket, foul, or play at the three-point line.
Yeah.
So now you're seeing what happens when you don't let your game evolve.
You know what's crazy though? For him to be a great paint defender and not have no post game,
right?
It's interesting to me.
I mean, you work on what you work on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But hey, the Sixers are on the board.
They are. They got one in.
Yeah, they on there.
They got a win last night. How do you see this series going, Kev? Now that Embiid is back in the lineup,
Embiid got to play. And what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
He got to play. He got to dominate. He got to put up some big numbers. Be aggressive out there if they roll and win the series.
Yeah. Okay.
If he's not out there balling, I mean, I don't see them. I don't see them taking it. They're going home real quick. That's just kind of what I see.
I mean, I'm gonna still stay with Heat and 5.
Heat and 5?
Still,
I'm changing my pick, and this is why. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm changing my pick. It's because when Embiid is on the floor, I know he hasn't been producing because it was his first game back, but it changed the landscape of Miami offense.
It did.
No, it did.
It impacted the type of shots they was getting. The best shots they got was off offensive rebounds. Anything else was tough contested threes, tough contested twos, tough contested layups. You wasn't getting. Jimmy Butler was a shell of himself last night.
Yeah, I mean he was getting to the bucket. Not last night, though.
Yeah, he wasn't getting to no bucket right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're trying to get to the gas station and your gas is about to run out. You like, I got to drive a little slower so I can get there. But I think Embiid is going to impact this series a lot more, and it takes the pressure off James Harden. And we know
the pressure's there, though. To me, you can't take. He hasn't scored 25. He hasn't scored over 25 points in the game yet.
But here's the thing, though. The pressure is not on him fully now because now he got Embiid, and so they're like, we good. Okay. James is, what he did yesterday, and that I was very shocked is that he pushed the effort. He pushed the tempo. He pushed. He was more aggressive in the beginning. He had 15 in the first quarter,
and then he ended with 19.
Because it was up by like 50.
I don't want to hear that.
That's my thing about James. I feel like he stopped playing sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he just
checks out.
Yeah, he gets comfortable. So that's why I say, who is he playing for? Is he playing for the numbers?
Who he play for?
Is he playing for the check? Like, what's he doing out there? It kind of remind me of Carmelo. Toward the end. It's like, who you playing for?
I said that James is gonna be the modern day Melo.
Yeah,
I've said this.
Kev hurt my feelings right now. Oh,
like
he's talking that talk right now.
James was my top dude for a minute.
Yeah,
I was like, he about to dominate. He gonna pick up a couple rings.
Yeah.
He might have heard me. It was like, Kev said it, so I'm going to do it. So then he just stopped playing.
Facts. I feel that. But James got to get it together, man.